In this video, we explore Saaremaa and Hiiumaa islands, ride through the aftermath of a storm, and make our way to Tallinn to explore its historic old town.
We left the beautiful city of Kuressaare early in the morning and made our way towards Hiiumaa Island. Along the way, we passed endless fields bursting with red poppies.
So we're heading out of Kuressaare on Saaremaa Island, and we're heading north to the ferry to Hiiumaa Island. So we have the ferry booked for 12:30. It's only 4 per day. So to stay on schedule, we have to kind of make this ferry. We've got a couple of stops on the way to see a couple of things. And yeah, it's about 50k, so not too bad. But a really beautiful day, warm, and less windy, so it's looking good.
This is the Kaali Crater here on Saaremaa Island, which is really quite unique actually. It's one of the main kind of archaeological sites on Saaremaa Island, and yeah, it was a meteor hit here approximately 4,000 years ago. They don't know exactly, but around that time, about 110 meters in diameter. I think it broke up in the atmosphere and then a big chunk landed here, causing a big explosion. And since then it's been like kind of a sacred site for local people in the years back, and they've built walls around it and done all this sort of stuff. So yeah, really quite an interesting random thing here in Saaremaa Island. So this is a windmill kind of farm here in Saaremaa Island, and it's just the only place on the island which has actually sort of maintained its old style, built in 1925, so exactly 100 years ago. And yeah, apparently it hasn't been altered since then. So yeah, we've got a ferry to catch, so we're not going to go in and walk around it, but it's yeah, it looks nice. There's some nice windmills, and you can see some old like tractors here, and it's one of the kind of main spots to visit on Saaremaa Island as well. So it was on the way, so good to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So on our way to Hiiumaa Island, the final of the 3 we'll be visiting in western Estonia. Beautiful day.
Really beautiful day, almost too hot.
Yeah, it's like mid-20s at least, and it's just at that point where it's like good, but any hotter and it'll be too hot for cycling.
Yeah, totally.
So we'll cycle around this island a little bit, and then there's a camping spot at the top which we'll plan to make today.
Yeah, so we're kind of halfway there basically. We've just smashed out 50k and we have another 50k, roughly 50k.
Roughly, a tiny bit less maybe, but yeah, about that.
Feeling a bit more alive today.
Hiiumaa greeted us with dense forests and quiet roads, and we didn't get far before finding one of the most perfect camping spots of the trip. It was in Sääretirp, a popular tourist destination, and we instantly knew why. So we are here at an RMK campsite. You may ask, what is an RMK campsite? So it's basically a network of campsites set up by, well, Estonia essentially. Forestry Commission of Estonia, and yeah, they've basically just built all these kind of free campsites for people, where they have dry toilets, these benches as you can see here you to eat at, they have fireplaces, and they also have like wood supply up there as well for you to come and set a fire. So really well equipped, completely free as well. And yeah, this is our first night in one. It's just the last few nights coincided in us not being near one of these, but there's actually an app, RMK app, which has all the locations in the country with these. So yeah, really good, and just promoting, I guess, people getting out of the nature more and camping. And I think here I get the impression that people are pretty respectful of it. So yeah. Sääretirp, a long, narrow gravel spit stretching out into the Baltic Sea, feeling completely exposed to the wind and waves. It's part of the Vilsandi National Park area, and even had a few wild horses wandering across the landscape. back to instant noodles. Love it. And kotlete, which are like, how would you describe them?
Kind of like meatballs.
Yeah.
Flat meatballs.
Yeah, kind of weird shaped meatballs. But they're tasty. So we got these in the shop before getting to our wild camping spot. But excited for lunch?
Dinner now.
Dinner, sorry. Oh.
Excited, got some tomatoes too.
Yeah, oh yes. Could get the fruit in there. So yeah, let's get some calories in. That squeak has been annoying me for the last few days. You can hear it. There. It's the brake rubbing on the rotor, so I'm yeah, gonna just adjust the brake slightly. I've been too lazy to do it until today, so it's happening. What are you doing?
Picking wild strawberries.
Why?
Because they're super delicious.
Oh,
It's like Lithuanians are obsessed with wild strawberries in summer, so I'm just making the most of it.
oh yes.
It sounds like Estonians are too. There was a Estonian lady that just came out with 2 big buckets of wild strawberries, so
For later tonight and for breakfast.
oh yeah, it'll be really good.
Oh yes. Here they are, wild strawberries. Back to porridge, which we have not had in a long time. Bit of banana to add to it, some coffee, some wild strawberries.
Let's do about kosher strawberry porridge. Yeah, millet flakes.
Millet flakes. So it's something new for us, which we haven't tried in our cycling journey yet. So yeah, let's see how it is. Here, yeah. Oh, here. Thank you. Thanks. So we're back on the Estonian mainland. Just no more islands for a few days at least. And yeah, beautiful cycle path kind of in the woods, going towards the next little town where we'll stop and grab some lunch. But tomorrow we'll get to Tallinn, so Estonia's capital. And it should be quite a direct route there, again following most of the Estonian coast. We'll take a shortcut or two, I think, just to save time and make the most of rest in Tallinn and Helsinki, because we've been doing a lot of distance lately and kind of feel the need for a little bit of rest, and we don't have a huge amount of time, so we'll make the most of a little shortcut. But yeah, it's again another beautiful day with lighter winds. So that's really nice. So this is the total spend. So €8.60 here in Estonia of just a lunch, basically a lunch and some snacks. So yeah, I mean we got quite a lot of discounts.
Yeah, we don't really understand the
yeah, we don't know what it all means, but we got this, which is like a kind of potato salad thing, which
like
is
a Russian salad.
Russian salad, which is reduced to €1. The bread is about €1. It's quite cheap in Estonia actually, the bread.
It's the cheapest of all the Baltic countries so far, bread. I think this one was discounted, but normally it's about €1. I paid about 80 cents for it, I think.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, then fans of Lithuanian
of course.
sureli, cream cheese kind of desserts.
They're about 50 cents each, roughly.
They were on offer again, so they were about 35.
Ah, nice.
And then we got some herring, because we haven't had it in the Baltics yet, so we bought one with pineapple. Might be a bit weird, but we'll try it.
Yeah.
And I found discounted apple pie.
Apple pie.
Apple pie it is. But yeah, that's lunch for €8.60. But it's a bit of a feast, to be fair.
And that's cheap.
I got water as well.
We got water. That's cheap for Estonia, because it's normally quite expensive.
Yeah, I think discounted section was quite good actually. And,
yeah.
Yeah, told you it's Lithuanian, it says
Hey!
as before. Anyway, so yeah, pretty good stuff. Cycling in Estonia had been incredibly easy overall. Great bike lanes, good supermarkets, well-maintained campsites, and beautiful nature at every turn. Although there was an occasional challenge along the way too.
Okay, mosquitoes. Okay, let's try and wheel these bikes. I have to like duck and dive a wee bit. Look under here.
Made it to the campsite, huh?
We made it. Beautiful spot by the sea. And yeah, just another Estonian wild camping thing set up by the forestry. So again, they have a shelter, toilet, even firewood, and somebody's actually got the fire going for us.
Yeah, someone left a fire going, so we're just gonna set up the tent and enjoy this little beautiful spot. Wonder what the wind is going to be like today.
The forecast says at like 1 and 2 in the morning it's like 60 kilometers an hour gusts. It could be quite strong. Quite sheltered at least. Sorry, is something happening? Windy last night. It was yeah, like 60 kilometer an hour gusts, and you could hear it in the treetops, like trees creaking and kind of like, yeah, it was almost like a roaring sound through the trees, and you can hear the water as well, which is also very loud. But yeah, it was a little wild night. We survived. We saw the full impact of the storm as soon as we left our campsite. Trees had been blown over everywhere. We'd clearly been lucky with our timing and location.
Complete destruction.
Yeah. Fortunately, the tail end of the storm was now behind us, and with the wind pushing us forward, we reached Tallinn much faster than expected. Tent life.
Yeah, we're camping in Tallinn, which is the capital city of Estonia. And what is random about that?
Because, well, we never ever camped in a capital city before. This is our first one. We just realized that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are at a campsite. We're not in some random park, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should mention that.
Yeah, it's a really nice little spot. It's like somebody's garden basically, but they let you camp in it. They have kitchens you can use, and
very well equipped kitchens, really clean bathrooms, and yeah, we're just really impressed by it. But yeah, our first time in camping in a capital city.
First time for everything.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful capital city, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. It's pretty and it's small. You can see it in a day for sure, but it's the architecture is really nice.
Yeah, so. Yeah, really enjoy that. And off to Helsinki tomorrow.
Oh yes. Exploring it felt like stepping back in time after days of cycling through forests, islands, and open coastline. Tallinn turned out to be a perfect final stop in the Baltics. Its old town is one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe, shaped by centuries of trade. Cobblestone streets, defensive towers, and merchant houses still tell the story of a city that once connected Northern Europe's trading routes.
In the next video, we head to Finland and share our experiences from the next stage of our Lithuania to Norway journey.